Okay, today we're going to do just a basic day look. So we're going to start off with some UV block hydrator from New Skin. You can see that. But there's SPF 18 in it. So I'm just going to use the MAC 190 brush just to apply this. Just put it on the brush here. You can also put it on a palette if you want. You just kind of put it all over the face and then just brush it in. And you should always use some sort of sunscreen on your face. So we're going to let that dry a little bit and we're going to use some concealer. And just to keep it easy, I'm trying to use some basic brushes here for you. So using the 190 again, I'm going to take the Select Cover Up NW25 from MAC. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this brush, on the 190 brush, and then pat it underneath of the eyes. Go ahead and look up. Okay, and you can close. So, and I even like to go on top of the eyelid here so that the shadow will stick all day long. So you can see that her eyes are more fresh looking. Really just kind of brightened up. So now we're going to do the eyeshadow. We're going to use the 217 brush by MAC to start off with Sensualized Brown by MAC that has a little bit of shimmer in it. Starting right in the corner, outer corner of her eyes. We'll do both here. You just some shadow on the brush and you kind of move it in a circular motion here. Okay. And if it starts off a little darker looking, don't worry about it. The key is going to be blending. So then I'm going to take Angel Cake, which is a frosty pink by MAC again. Most of my products will be MAC. So you're going to take the same brush and you're going to start with the 217 brush. You're going to just go in the middle and then into the inner part of the lid. Go ahead and go up to the middle of the lid and blend it a little bit into the Sensualized Brown we just put on. And you can use any browns or pinks for this simple look. So we're going to take the Angel Cake again, start in the middle, work our way inside, just kind of patting the shadow on. And we started put it with the concealer on the lid to be the base, so you can see it's sticking very nicely here. Okay. Pretty basic. You got the brown on the outside, pink on the inside. Then we're going to take a highlighter. I have these MAC palettes, and I'm going to use Nylon right on her lid here. Nylon has a little bit of a yellow undertone, but it's a very shimmery color. You're going to start this right underneath of the brow bone here. You can see it's very shimmery, beautiful color. So it's always really important to have a nice white or lighter color right on your brow bone. Really lightens and lifts the eyes. So you can bring this color right into the middle. And then I like to just take the same brush. Oh, sorry, and I didn't introduce this brush, but it's a 224 by MAC. And I just like to take this brush. It's a blending brush, so we're going to blend everything. Just go in circular motions all across the eye here. So you can see it took away any sharp edges that we might have had. Now we've used 3 brushes, the 190, the 217, and then the 224. Now we're going to take the 228 brush, which you can take any little brush. I love this brush, so it's so good, and it's good for a liner. So I'm still going to use the Sensualized that we use, which is that brown with a shimmer in it. We're going to line her lower eye with it. So go ahead and look up. And I'm just going to do halfway underneath of the eye. Just nice sweeping motion. Use the nylon. Go ahead and look up again, and we're going to finish the other inner part of the under eye with the white. Whiter, lighter color of nylon. So I've wiped off the brush a little bit on just a paper towel or a towel, and you're just going to blend this in a little bit. It's going to tone down any harshness, and then I'm going to blend right in the corner of her eye here. Okay. It's always important to do your eyebrows, so I have the 266 brush by MAC here. It's so great. It's an angle brush, but I'm going to use brown down for her, and we're just going to fill in her eyebrows. And we're going to do the other one. So you can see a little bit's missing here, so you can just fill that in. So it's nice. If your eyebrows aren't perfect, you can just use makeup and make them perfect. Okie doke. We're going to use, actually this is not MAC, but it's Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes. It's going to be a brown. And I'm going to use the MAC sharpener here. You can get these are best because they have little lids on them. We're going to line her eyes. Go ahead and close. So you can start from the corner here. Work your way on the inside. So you can see I'm starting with a fatter line on the outside and making it thinner going on the inside. Okay, go ahead and open. And look up. We're going to line halfway on the bottom here. And do the same thing, thicker on the outside. And just because I'm going to blend in the liner a little bit, I'm going to take the 224 brush again and just blend, do one little final blend here. Okay, and her eyes are done. We'll have to put mascara on, but you have to do that last. So now we're going to take Pure. It's a mineral based makeup. It's got SPF in it too, but it's a 4-in-1, so I got it at Ulta. I just can find it there. It's a nice mineral light makeup. We'll do half of her face so we can see what the difference is. So as you can see, it's really smoothed out her face a lot. You can go ahead and show each side. So we'll go ahead and do our other side here. Okie doke. So that's all set. And that was the 150, I think it's just the 150 brush. We're just going to do a natural golden bronzer. We're going to use this as her blush. So you can take the 163 brush, I believe. It's a blush brush from MAC. And you just use this. And to lift up a little bit, we're going to start a little bit underneath of her cheekbones. So you can see it just kind of offers a little lift. And I always say the rule of 3. If anyone's ever told you this, you can make like a 3 on your face. So you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it gives you a nice highlight. Go like that. So you can kind of see her cheekbone enhanced here. And I'm going to start right below it to give her a nice lift. Okay, you can relax. And then once again, that power of 3. This is Volume Glamour Ultra MAC by Bourjois, I believe it is. I got it at Ulta too. It's not my favorite, but it gets the job done. Go ahead and look up. And we're going to do her lower lashes. Just going to do a thin coat on the lower lashes. Go ahead and look halfway down. Perfect. And for the final touches, we'll have Subculture Lip Liner. She likes a glossy look. Line the outline of her lips. I'm just going to use a quick gloss on her. So here's Fulfilled by MAC. It's just a clear peachy. And we're just going to apply this to her lips. Gives a nice sheen. And there you have it, basic day look. You've been a great model. Thank you.